this is Steve in the repair department. Today what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at the Wildcat and we're going to be looking at the magazine. And so what we'll do here is we're going to pull the magazine out, and at this point we'll be putting the gun aside and I'll be showing you how to change the O-rings in the magazine. In some cases, whenever the O-rings go bad, the pellets tend to slide through the magazine, and that's something that you don't want to happen. So whenever you're loading your magazine, you have your pellets in, you turn the magazine, and the pellets drop out. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be going through and showing you how to replace the O-rings. There's actually 2 O-rings that are in the magazine, and the first step is to take a pretty decent pair of, I use the needle nose pliers. This is actually screwed in positions, and we're going to be taking and putting a little force on the area, the ball detent right here. You don't want to put too much force because you don't want to bend anything here or damage anything. You might scar it a little bit with a little nick, but that's not going to hurt anything. You can always touch that up with a little bit of black paint if you need to. But we're going to go ahead and put the needle nose pliers here, give it a turn. Okay, there we go. The piece is actually unscrewing and it is out, and we can actually lay this aside away from the magazine. This is the piece that is actually screwed into the magazine. Okay, at this point we have the piece unscrewed out of the magazine, and as you can see there are actually 2 O-rings that are in this magazine that hold the pellet in place. These are actually fairly easy to remove. It's just a matter of getting a tool and taking and getting a little bit of a bite here. I thought it was easy to do. Let's see here. Here we go. Here's the first O-ring, and the second. We'll go ahead and pull this one out as well. There we go. We've got 2 O-rings. Now we're ready to install the new O-rings in the magazine. Again, this is fairly easy to do. It's just a matter of being patient. You'll go ahead and you kind of push the O-rings into place. First one pops right in, kind of push that O-ring down, because you'll have another one that goes pretty much on top of that one. So there's that O-ring. Okay, in many cases, whether I'm putting an O-ring in the barrel or let's say with this magazine, I go ahead and pinch the O-ring. It actually give it a little bit of curvature at a point up, and it makes it a little easier to actually start the O-ring. So we'll push that into place. Now it actually fed right on top of the O-ring that was already installed, and I'll go ahead and I'll push the second one. The O-rings are in position now where I can actually take and I can screw on the piece that has the ball detents on it, and the job will be complete. So at this point we'll go ahead and we'll take the piece that screws into the magazine. We'll drop it into place. You can start it with just like you would a regular nut, and you'll know that it's going in. It gets tight. You don't have to go overboard here. I take and put a little pressure, give it a little twist here. You'll know it's stopped and it's ready to go now. It's at the point where we can go ahead and take our gun, go ahead and cock it back, make sure that the magazine's in the right position, and push it in. You are ready to go. And we are finished with the repair. If you would like, you can always go to our webpage and pull up some of our other videos on the FX Wildcat rifle. Thank you very much for joining me, and hope to see you soon.